papilloma virus, it is an infection that causes warts on different parts of the body depending on the strain. HPV is one of the most common STIs that we have. People who have HPV might not quickly develop symptoms but can still infect people through sexual intercourse. Because of the prevalence in cervical cancer now, we have also seen the prevalence in HPV. What this HPV does is that once it gets into the system, it incorporates with the DNA of the woman. What HIV does also. That is why shedding it off is quite very difficult. Because once this virus incorporates into the DNA, it finds it very hard to shed it out completely. If HPV is causing cervical cancer in women, it presents with the symptoms of cervical cancer. If it is causing penile cancer in men, it presents with the symptoms of what? Penile cancer. Both male and female can contact this virus, and this virus can affect both sexes. We tend to see that when a woman has a very strong immune system, she gets to shed this virus within the 5 to 10 years if she's being placed under proper medication and she's being taken care of properly. However, if the woman's immune system is very weak and she doesn't get the appropriate treatment, the virus tends to persist until it does what? It turns to what? Cervical cancer. Human papilloma virus are mostly seen in people who begin sexual activities early or people who have multiple sexual partners. Be you male or female, provided you have multiple sexual partners, the chances of you contacting HPV is very, very high. Condoms to an extent protect against HPV, but it does not completely eliminate the virus completely. The only phase where it can be too late is when the woman has already have the full-blown diseases in her body. That is, the disease has gotten to the final stage. However, if HPV is being diagnosed in an individual in a very early stage, there is 90 to 99% chances of getting rid of this virus in the first 5 years of contacting it. We have HPV vaccines in almost all tertiary institutions around the country. Get vaccinated today and protect yourself against HPV.